Hi, my name is Amber Poole. I'm known as the Chakra Diva, and today I wanted to give you a video on can spirits get stuck inside crystals? Let me introduce myself. I am a crystal Reiki healer since 2013. I have a practice in Bel Air, Maryland, and I know a thing or two about crystals. I'm a medium, energy healer, psychic. So if you haven't visited my site at thechakradeva.com, I ask you to do that and just check me out, see what's going on there. Like and subscribe because it really helps me out as well. All right, so if you are a crystal lover and you're getting into energy healing and you're getting into the spirit world, you definitely need to know that spirits can indeed stay inside their energy onto a crystal. If you think about going into an antique shop and you're really drawn to a certain chair, but you don't know why you're drawn to that chair, but you need to have it home and it comes home with you, and you start rocking in it, and then all of a sudden you're like, a grandfather was in here. It feels like a man's energy going back and forth. Then you may have realized that you have brought home the owner of that chair. They may have left by some essence of them onto the chair, and then you get into it. It could be a fragment, or it could also be the spirit with it. Sometimes people get so attracted to and attached to their belongings, jewelry, that they stay with them, especially if they're wedding bands and things of meaning, heirlooms, things like that. But it's not just at the antique stores. It's also on your crystals. So when you go through a crystal store, and you probably hear that the energy transfers from crystal to crystal. So if I pick up, let's say, I pick up this crystal and I'm having a super bad day, and I put all negative thoughts into this crystal, and then I put it back down on the table, and here comes Sally coming in, and she picks up this crystal, but she loves this crystal and she takes it home. Then she is also contracting the same vibrations from me previously, the previous person who picked it up. So you don't want that. But not just energy transfers from person to person, it's also the spirit world. So the spirit world really loves crystals as much as you and I do. And that's because they're high vibrational. They are of energy. They are subtle energy. So when you're looking at them, you are drawn to them. Your physical being is drawn to a crystal because you really like the high vibration. And a spirit, depending upon which level they're at, and a lot of them are not on the highest vibration, they can be on the very earthly plane and still hear vibration, can also be drawn to a crystal as well. So when you get a crystal home, there might be a spirit attached to the crystal. I had a client years ago who told me that one of her crystals kept moving back and forth on a shelf. And I thought, well, that is pretty darn incredible. How does it do that? I was like really intrigued. Like, what do you mean it's moving back and forth? And she said that it would like shake back and forth. And then years after that, I had another client tell me, hey, I went to go use this crystal and it started to move and shake. Huh, what is that? So as I was in a healing session, I also experienced a crystal that started to shake back and forth. Now, this was really cool for me because I am in the energy healing session and I'm pulling energy out from their chakras. Now, did you know that crystals are excellent for capturing spirit energy? Hold on. Sorry, I thought I was going to sneeze. It just came really quick. Okay, so spirits can actually transfer into the crystal. So think of them as like a barrier, a block, all right? So when I have a crystal on a chakra, let me see what I have. Let's say that I place this epiphyllite. Boom, boom. I love this crystal, by the way. I probably have like a few, look. Like, I am a girl of epiphyllite. All the time. I have like 3 major big pieces here, but anyhow. All right. So let's say that there is an attachment in my throat chakra, and I place the crystal onto the throat chakra. The physical person has the attachment. When you are looking for attachments like that and you start to pull energy up, it will actually go inside the crystal. Absolutely 100%. So you can actually capture a spirit inside your crystal. Vice versa, if you are at a shop or wherever you're at, and a spirit is drawn to your crystal, and they, again, may be drawn to it for high vibrations, they can also attach to the crystal. So then what do? You need to start checking your crystals for attachments. And attachments can be spirits who haven't crossed over into the light. They can be earthbound spirits. They can be disembodied spirits. So it's not completely in formation. It's like a fragment of the energy left behind. When I was doing readings at work one day, I noticed, and this is the best crystal to use for capturing these spirits or whatever you're trying to do. In my work, I was trying to see whose spirits were coming through for my clients. It's kind of like scrying. So as soon as my client sat down, I would look over to my crystal, and my crystal would tell me the person's face. And I could tell exactly my client what that looked like. Okay, I see a man. He has a hat on. He has a beard. He's blah, 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 blah. And the crystal was right there. And then I would talk to my client and she would say, yes, that's my dad or that's my brother or whoever it is. And it's because the essence of the spirit would show up into the crystal. So depending upon what your intention is, like my intention was for them to show up so that I could communicate with my client that they are there. Another intention is to release attachments from physical people and have the attachment goes into the crystal to keep them safe inside like a netted area. The other thing is that when you get a crystal, they can also have attachments on it. So yes, you can definitely work with crystals. You can definitely see the spirits within, like physically, within the crystal. And what you have to do to cleanse and clear it is sage. Get them outside. So many people skip these important steps of how to clear your crystals. Nobody wants to spend the time to sage or energize them outside, but it's so important. I can't tell you that enough. It's important to re-energize them, but it's also important to make sure that nothing has gravitated to your crystal. So cleanse, clear, program, and set the intention for what you want them to do. So I hope this was a helpful video. I don't see many videos about this kind of stuff, but it does exist in the energy world, especially when you are doing a healing. So if you would like to join me, I'm mainly on Facebook. That's where I do all of my readings. I pop up live. Excuse me. I pop up live and offer free readings. I do a lot of stuff. Go to Facebook. Find me on Facebook because I love it there. All right, I'll catch you guys later. Let me know your thoughts and comments on this. Spirits and crystals.